I have waited to listen to this song. Andrew has waited to listen to this song. You are getting the fresh reaction from us right here, right now.
So it's not going to be us reminiscing about days of yore. It's not going to be us thinking about, the fond memories that we've had of this. No, this is going to be our genuine first reaction to this. It's going to be objective as we can. And I do believe we'll enjoy it.
Yes. Okay, so here it is. Ooh, I like that intro. I like it. Got some strings. This intro reminds me of Mean What You Say by Sent by Ravens.
I've only heard so many of their songs. Oh, wow.
Love that. Ooh, I love that choppy guitar. I love that
choppy
some
red
guitar.
vibes. Some red vibes from here.
Oh, just those first couple of lines, so good. I should mention that these new singles, and we'll probably go back and listen to some of the older songs, the releases they put out. So faith based, so blatantly faith based and biblically based that it really does make you think about your own relationship with Christ. What did he say in that last line? I used to carry my own misery. I used to try to mend my own broken heart. I used to try to do this on my own. Ooh.
We can already infer what the rest of the song has in store, where it's going to be about, I tried to fix it myself. I tried to make myself better. Didn't work. But you can still fix it.
All right, let's keep listening. Ooh, so far so good, man.
It was not just another phase. There was something wrong with me, and it feels like the weight of the world has been taken away with the hurt. And you show me where I belong.
Ooh, I like that.
Wow. So
powerful, so awesome.
So immediately after saying it, I tried to fix it. I failed, but you can still fix me. God can still fix me, and I'll follow you home, a real home.
Yeah, and it's even cool to see how, he's saying, again, I was carrying my own misery. I was trying to mend my broken heart. It was not just a phase. There was something wrong with me. I get this image of I was trying to fit a square into a hole, or trying to squid a square peg into a hole. I just do not belong in this mindset or this place. And you have shown me where I belong. You have shown me that I'm supposed to be going home with you. I'm supposed to follow you and not my own thoughts or my own, misery that I've been doing. So it's so far so good.
And I was going to say too, this sounds like another one of the songs that we talked about during the Skillet reaction video, where it was songs that could relate to adolescence, songs that would get their attention, where you can listen to it even without knowing the message and it's still really good. And in the back of my head, I'm thinking, crap, but today's kids listen to mumble rap.
Yeah, well.
But yeah, I'm totally getting a red vibe for if at the very least I want to say my generation, the very beginning of the Gen Zs would still really appreciate this, I think.
Oh yeah. All right, let's keep going. before we get to the bridge, which I'm sure is going to be just as epic as what we just listened to, I got to say that these lyrics are so relatable. This is exactly what we were asking for in the other podcast. Like, this is where Christian music needs to go. It needs to be real about saying that, like, lying awake at night, this isn't a phase. There was something actually wrong with me. The memories will still be there. That line about wondering why he never came around, but realizing that God has given me breath and shown me the way out. I see that as saying that Christ isn't the one who needs to come around to me, but I need to find my way out of what I'm going through, and God needs to show me that way out so that I can get to him.
Absolutely. And then just it's so genuine in the message that it's sending. It's not like you were talking about before, I'm going to live every day for God, but that's a lie because we don't. This is talking about how I'm hurting. There's something wrong with me. My sin is wrong with me. My own head is wrong with me. And I need God to make me better. I need God to show me the way out. I need God to to put me in the mindset that I can be better, that he can take this hurt away, that he can cleanse me of my sins, take away the thing that's wrong with me.
And I love that he says even that the memories won't fade. It's not that like the memories are going to fade at all, but at least I'm at a better place now. At least I'm following Christ now and going home, Whew, okay. Let's go into that bridge. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
This is going to be awesome. I just all around loving the music.
Where I belong, so I'll follow you home. When the thoughts keep me up at night, when I feel so alone inside,
I was not expecting it to go slower.
lost with the fading light, I will follow you home. When I feel like I have no control, when I'm faced with what I'll never know, when the questions will not let me go, there is nothing wrong with me, and it feels like the weight of the world has been taken away with the hurt, and you show me where I belong, so I'll follow you home.
Woo! So good.
And then that again, the message of now that God has taken away that hurt, now that God has taken away what's wrong with me, I feel whole. I feel like there's nothing wrong with me. I feel like I am better now because how God moves in my heart and in my mind, into my body.
Ooh, did you hear that last bit right there? I got to play that again. Hold on. I got to play that one again. Oh. Woo. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. That was such a good song. That was
I'm very excited.
such a good song. Hey, you haven't even heard some of the other songs, so I'm excited for you to hear those too. But I just got to go back to that bridge real quick, because these are so powerful of lyrics that again, I think this is exactly where Christian music needs to go. When the thoughts keep me up at night, when I feel so alone inside, when I'm lost with a fading light, I will follow you home. I think this is like resolved. Like, I am resolved that even if my thoughts keep me up at night, and even if I feel so alone inside, and even if I'm lost with a fading light, like, we're called to follow God's word as a light unto our path, right? And even though sometimes that light may feel like it's fading, I am still resolved to follow you. And then that second line says that when I feel like I have no control, And when I'm faced with what I'll never know, isn't that it? And just right there, like, there's so many things we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen in the future. We don't know what's going to happen when we die, when we live. We don't know what's happening in the world around us. When we're faced with what we don't, with what I'll never know, and when the questions will not let me go. When the questions will not let me go, and then they say there is nothing wrong with me. I think that that's a powerful line too, because he's saying that all of these things are normal. All of those things are normal. Like,
especially as it relates to people today, because there are so many people, my generation, Adam's generation, the millennials, Gen Zs, we're very anxious people. We don't know what's coming up next.
yeah.
2020 happens.
Woo!
I have no clue what 2021 has in store for us. There's just so many non-variables that we don't know what's going to happen in our future. Everything is so uncertain, especially in times like right now. But it's still normal to have those thoughts. But above all else, we still have to just trust God. That no matter what happens in the future, he's still in control.
Yeah, and contrast that with the beginning where he's saying that I used to carry my own misery, crushed by the weight as it tried to kill me, and I thought that I could mend my own broken heart, but nothing I did would stop the bleeding. And it was not just another phase. There was something wrong with me, like trying to work on myself and not that that's bad, but trying to fix myself and think that I could be perfect. Like, no. There's a sin problem. Something is wrong with me. I am not going to lead myself out of that sin problem. Right? I think that's what those lines are speaking to. I am not going to lead myself out of my own sin problem. I need to follow Christ. I need to follow God's word to help me out of that sin problem, to help me find my way out of that sin problem. And he says in the chorus, it feels like the weight of the world has been taken away with the hurt, and you've shown me where I belong, so I'll follow you home. Contrast that with what he says in the bridge, where he's saying, like, it's wrong to think that we can fix ourselves. We need to follow after Christ, but thoughts that keep you up at night, feeling alone inside, feeling like the light is fading, feeling like you have no control, being faced with things that you'll never know, questions that will not those are all normal. There's nothing wrong with you. You don't have to have all the answers. You're not going to have all the answers. There is nothing wrong with you if you feel that way. But
9 lashes, if this gets to you and we are dead wrong, please let us know.
Yeah, if we're dead wrong about this, please let us know. But to feel those feelings, there's nothing wrong with you. But in the midst of those feelings, you should be resolved to follow Christ. Woo! That is exactly the kind of message that we need in freaking 2020, man. I love that song, and the song itself is so awesome. Like the background synth effects, kind of just rolling through rolling through the whole song was great. I think that when a band uses that and uses that in the right way, it really does make the song feel like it's got some aggression to it. It's going somewhere, and I am a sucker for what did I say? Choppy guitars. I'm a sucker for choppy guitars, like that Disciple Memphis Mayfire sound, where it's not just like da 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 da, but it's like chung cha chung cha chung cha cha, like like it cuts. It's got that high end to it. Like, I love that. So they added that in there, as opposed to like Red. You mentioned Red. Red doesn't really have choppy guitars. It's not a staccato-y kind of guitar. It's very blended. It's very bassy. There's a deepness to the guitar sound in Red's music, but overall, the genre itself, it does sound very Red. So yeah, great song, great message. 9 Lashes is coming back better than they ever have been before, and yeah, I'm really excited to hear what new songs they have. And I think their whole set list leaked on Genius Lyrics or something. So yeah, so they're coming out with an 11-song album. It'll be songs like Breaking Out, Awakening, this song that we listened to, Follow, a song called Shadows, which has been released, Within My Soul, which has not been released, Dear Self, great song that was released a little while ago, Shine, Dying to Breathe, To Your Grave, Guilty Hands, and Rise. So we're getting some, I think we're getting a great album.
A lot to look forward to.
Yeah.
A lot to look forward to.
A lot to look forward to. And honestly, like